What will you remember most from Lindor's season?
The date, May 20th, when the Mets got to Cleveland for the first time this year. That was the first time Lindor had come back to Cleveland, a place that he left, of course, to sign the big deal with the Mets. And he was hitting 193. That was when he bottomed out for 2024. And some of the media members, when he got to the scrum, what's going on? And he said, Lindor said, this is not me. And then he stopped himself. He said, you know what? This is me. This is me right now. He took just such responsibility for where he was at that point, and he never looked back. He was in the leadoff spot at that point. It was day 3 maybe of that, and he bottomed out at 193, and he finished with just an incredible year. And that's what superstars do. I mean, I remember driving around listening to BT and Sal and the Fan talking about what batting average will he finish with, and you guys said probably around 250. I thought that's probably agreeable. 272 with 30 bombs, an OPS over 800, his best year ever in the major leagues. And he didn't start hitting for 2 months. Pretty incredible what happened on May 20th to where he finished.
By the way, I think BT said he wasn't even going to hit 100, just for the record.
I love that you mentioned the Cleveland Guardians series and that particular date, because I remember being in Cleveland, actually, similarly, and asking him point blank, because that's when the Mets were not doing so hot. And I remember asking him, do you guys have the idea of when this has to turn around in order to convince the front office not to trade all of you away, basically? And his answer, I will never forget, it was, I don't really care. I'm going to change it now. Like, we need to do it now. It doesn't really matter when that exact date's going to be. And so for me, when I try to remember Francisco Lindor in the 2024 season, I think about growth, and I think about leadership, and I think of acceptance in New York, because I think those things really tell the story of Francisco Lindor. We know about the meeting that he called. There were so many other, just countless examples of him stepping up in that clubhouse and being that leader. And then when it all got said and done, and when things got turned around, the New York City fan base, the New York Mets fan base, I should say, really rallied around this guy. And I think for the first time really accepted him as the guy on this team. And so that's how I remember him.
I love both those answers. Excellent insight. And it is more than just the results. Obviously, he provided a lot of moments, but those were the key things to having him turn around not just the season, his Mets career.